What's up, guys? It's Jess here, and I am back with another video. We're gonna be talking about something a little bit different today. I want to talk about teenage entrepreneurship because every great CEO and entrepreneur started off as a teen with a big dream to change the world in their own little way. I know I got the entrepreneurial bug really early. I grew up in Ohio, and I can remember being 13 years old, going around my neighborhood door to door in the wintertime, asking people if I could shovel their snow so I could make some extra money. Now, the world has really changed since then. There are a bunch of ways that teens can make money. So if you're not a teen, make sure you share this video with someone who is, because today we're going to be talking about 14 ways that you can make money as a teenage entrepreneur. Number one is social media. So many adults that are out there have no clue what they are doing on social media, and it's a skill that a lot of them are willing to pay you to teach them because they're really intimidated by it. They don't know how to use Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. They didn't grow up with it like you did, and so it's something that they'll actually pay you to teach them. You can start off by just talking to your mom and dad. Tell them that you want to start teaching people how to use social media, and they can reach out to friends and family, and if you get really good at showing people how to increase their following and their engagement on those platforms, it's a skill that a lot of local businesses are willing to pay a lot of money for you to show them. So it's definitely a real business that you can start as a teenager if social media is your thing. Number two is Fiverr, and Fiverr is a freelance website. There's a ton of different things you can do on there, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Jess, I'm probably not old enough to work on Fiverr. But guys, you only have to be 13 years old with the parents' permission to start working and making real money on Fiverr. So what can you do on this site? So let's say you are a writer. You can put up a post that says, I edit or I write blog postings for $5, $10, $15, and you can start to work with friends and family. And if you do a really good job for them, maybe they leave you a review. You can start to build out your profile, and once you have good ratings on Fiverr, real people are gonna start to send you work and send you money. Now, if you're not a writer, don't worry, there's a ton of things you can do. You can do animation, you can do graphic design, voiceover, Photoshop. I mean, the possibilities are endless, and if you don't know any of these skills yet, you can start to YouTube them, learn how to do some of these things, practice, work into Fiverr, and then start to make some money, because there are a ton of ways that you can make money as a teenager on Fiverr. Number three is babysitting, and babysitting is a great way to make some extra money as a teen. I did it when I was younger. You can actually get your license when you were 11 years old. They offer them at Red Cross and local hospitals, and they'll actually teach you how to do CPR in case of an emergency. I babysat for a family up the street, and there were actually 5 kids. It was quite a handful, but I had a blast, and they would pay me anywhere from $50 to $100 a day to watch them. So you can make a lot of money doing that, and it's easy money. So if you like kids, maybe that's something you can look into. You can talk to friends, family members, maybe neighbors. Just make sure that your parents approve of whoever you are watching. Number four is making money on your smartphone. This one's super easy, and if you like to play games, maybe this is for you. There are a bunch of different websites out there like Inbox Dollars, where you can actually go and sign up for a completely free account, and they'll pay you to take surveys, do reviews, download apps, and play games. So if you like to be on your phone, then maybe this one's for you. Number five is pet sitting, and if you love pets, then this one is perfect for you. You could start to make some extra money by walking neighborhood dogs. Just start to keep an eye out on the community, figure out who owns animals, who doesn't, and then just simply ask them, hey, I would love to walk your dog. I charge $5 for one walk or $10 for two, and you would be really surprised with how many people will say yes to this. And once you start to get a couple of clients that you work with every single week, you're gonna start to see a couple $100 a month, and that is a lot of money for a teenager. Number six is start an Etsy store. And if you love arts and crafts, then this one is perfect for you. You can get really creative and start to make all kinds of different things. Earrings, necklaces, bracelets, any type of jewelry is great, but you can do other things as well. And then you just need to talk to your parents about setting up the platform for you and actually getting your store set up. And it's really easy to do. There's not a lot of upfront costs. And I think 99% of parents are gonna love this idea. They're gonna be really supportive of it. And you can actually start to make real sales and make money from the items that you handcraftedly made from your own store. So definitely a really awesome way to start a business as a teenage entrepreneur. Number 7 is start a landscaping business. And this one is pretty obvious. I know there's a lot of teens that are doing this already. There are just so many things that you can do in this field. You can go out, walk around the neighborhood, find out who needs help with their yard. You could mow the lawn, you could pull the weeds, you could shovel the snow like I did, or even rake the leaves. I mean, depending on the season, there are just so many different things that you can do to help people out around the yard. And you can get a couple of buddies to help you out. Both of you can split the money, you know, make $20 each time. And if you start to get a couple of clients, that's a really good income as a teenager. And I know I personally would pay someone to come and mow my lawn and clean out my garage. So I think you'll be really surprised with how many people are willing to say yes to this. Number 8 is Code Academy. And Code Academy is very similar to Khan Academy. Investors have put over $250 million into creating this site so that people can go on and learn how to code completely for free. So as a teenager, you can go on, learn how to build websites and do all kinds of other stuff. And the world really does revolve around technology, and it's only growing from here. So you can get a lot of jobs and you can work as an independent as a teenager. Start by reaching out to friends and family and local businesses. You can tell them you can help them set up their website. You can also list these skills on Fiverr and on Upwork and start to get clients from all over the world, all with the skills that you learned completely for free on Code Academy. Number 9 is selling on Amazon and on eBay. And I do this for myself. This is a really great way for teenagers to make some extra cash. And you can start off by just selling the old items that you and your family aren't using around the house. There are a few different ways that I would recommend teenagers to get products to actually sell on these platforms. So you could do retail arbitrage, where you actually go out to thrift stores or you go shopping and you go and find items that are marked down for a lower cost and then resell them on the platforms at a much higher cost, and then you profit the difference. The last way I would recommend teens getting products is by going onto AliExpress, finding an item that's less than $1 for 99 cents or something, buying a bunch of them and then reselling them for $5 or $7 with $3.99 shipping and handling. Have UPS come to your house to pick up the products once you've sold 20 or 30 of them, so you don't ever have to leave the house. And then you just have your parents help you connect a PayPal account. And once you have 20, 30 sales coming in a day, that's a few $100s every single day that you're making at home by selling on eBay and on Amazon. Number 10 is start a car washing business. And this is something that a lot of kids are already interested in. I know a ton of teens that help their dads clean out their car. They help them do the detailing. And a lot of them are so meticulous, and people pay a lot of money to have their cars detailed and cleaned. So you could get all of your neighbors and friends and family to come and park the cars outside the house, use the products that your dad already has, and then charge them $15 or $20 per car. And you're also gonna get tips on that. And a lot of people will tip kids way more than they are gonna tip adults. So if you get a couple of friends to come and help you out, have some fun with it, you guys can definitely make some money washing cars. Number 11 is start a blog. And this is a great one if you love to write. You could do a blog and a website on just about any topic that you're passionate about. Maybe it's Mickey Mouse or it's gymnastics or football. You could do movie reviews on trending things like Frozen, or maybe you write about different product reviews or any type of topic that's relatable to teens and people your age. So what I would recommend for you to do is to find someone that's doing a blog on something similar that you want to do, someone that's already successful, and then create your website and your blog very similar to the way that they did theirs, and just kind of put your own little twist and creativity into it. once you start to have a following on your page, you're gonna get a lot of opportunities that come up to start making money. And so it's a great thing to start building as a teenager. You can affiliate different products and you're gonna get a ton of opportunities for marketing and advertising in your category or in your blog niche once you do have that audience. So start to watch YouTube videos on how to push traffic to your blog. Make sure you have friends and family share it, and start building now, because it does take a little bit of time, but once it's built up, it's a great way to make money as a teenage entrepreneur. Number 12 is become a tutor. And this is a great one if you are good at math, science, English, reading, writing. I mean, any of those subjects are perfect. You can help younger kids or even kids your age get better grades. And I would recommend starting local with this. You can start with friends and family, or you could hang up posters in your school offering your services from anywhere from $10 to $30 an hour. And this is a really great way to start a small business that can eventually grow into something larger, where you're actually advertising your services or offering tutoring sessions online to kids all over the country. So definitely a really interesting, cool way to start a business as a teenage entrepreneur. Number 13 is be an errand runner. And I think you would be really surprised with how many people will pay you to do little easy tasks like run the trash out, or go to the grocery store, stop at the post office, drop off the dry cleaning, read to the children. I mean, these are all little things that local families and elderly folks just don't have time or the want to do, and so they'll pay someone to do it for them. So you can start off again with talking to friends and family, reach out to your neighbors, and I promise you, once you start talking to people, you're gonna be really surprised with how much money you can actually make just by running errands. Number 14, the last and final one, drum roll please, is to start a YouTube channel. And this is my favorite one out of all the ones that we've talked about today. I know that so many of you that are watching this video don't want to be watching YouTube videos. You want to be in YouTube videos. And so I want you to be inspired to start your channel now, because there is no better time to do it. If I could go back to being your age, I would tell myself to start my channel earlier, because it does take some time and consistency to build out. But once you have subscribers, YouTube is a great way to start making money monetizing your account. For example, Evan Tube, let me throw his thing up on the screen here. Evan Tube is 9 years old, and at 9 years old, he has 5 million subscribers, and he's monetizing that account. And at 9 years old, he is making over $1 million. This kid's a millionaire at 9 years old because of YouTube. And so if you have any interest in YouTube and starting a channel, you need to start right now. It's gonna be a little bit hard and weird getting on camera at the beginning, but I promise you, if you stick with it, it's gonna get easier, and you are going to start to get some momentum building. You're gonna start to have fun making your videos, and if you really do commit yourself to it, it will change your life. We talked about a ton of different ways that you can make money as a teenage entrepreneur. If you like this video, make sure you share it with all your friends so they can start to make some cash as well. And once you start to see a real difference in your life and you're seeing real results from these techniques, I want you guys to come back and leave me a comment down below on this video, because if you are making money as a teenage entrepreneur, it is super inspiring for other people to see. It gives them no excuses as to why they can't do it for themselves. So definitely share what you're doing below and let me know how much you're making, whether it's a couple hundred or a couple thousand. And if you haven't already, make sure you give me a big thumbs up and like on this video. I had a ton of fun making it for you guys. But before you go, I need you to subscribe to my channel. I am trying to get to 30,000 subscribers by the end of March, and it's kind of a crazy goal, but I can't do it without you guys. So hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bells, because I put out new videos on entrepreneurship and making money online every single week.